So paying the homeless to clean up our city. That's what a new pilot program wants to do. In fact, the program is paying $2 for each bag of trash. The goal to keep those encampments clean. So let's learn more about it, shall we? With me now is the executive director of the Lucky Duck Foundation and Tuesday Group, Mr. Drew Moser. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jenny. Thanks for having us on.
Of course. So Triangle Project, pilot program, but it is you guys started, right?
Yeah, this is a brand new program. We thought we would do this quietly and then report back on outcomes, but word got out about this program, but really traction has been great. We're 3 days in. It's a program that compensates folks $2 per trash bag that they clean up from their surroundings. And over 300 bags and 2.5 tons of trash have already been picked up by folks who are living on the streets. And it's a program that was designed by a volunteer named Brian Trotier, who spends a heck of a lot of time distributing meals and interacting with folks out on the streets. And he came to us with the idea, and it was well thought out. And we thought, it gives folks a chance to contribute and have ownership to the circumstances regarding their surroundings. And so the response has been really positive. The amount of trash that's been picked up already has been remarkable. And so we're pleased to do kind of a test and learn here to try this pilot program out and really understand the outcomes and see what we can do. Really, our charge is to alleviate the suffering of homelessness. And so this is another small way that we can play a role with that.
Okay, let me ask you a couple questions, because on the surface, this seems amazing. Things are getting cleaner, the homeless are getting money, but one, where is the money coming from?
Supported by the Lucky Duck Foundation, we provide the $2. We also provide the trash bags. EDCO has donated the use of the dumpster. And then Brian, the volunteer that designed this program, is out there twice a week handing out trash bags and facilitating the program. But it's something that's funded right now through the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Got it. And so you said that already you've had, after only a couple days, hundreds of trash bags picked up and the response has been positive. Is it a question at all, and will you guys monitor, because these people are getting this money, which is great, a lot of them really need it, but what if that money is going back to perhaps enabling a habit that some of them have that could be a detriment in the long run,
Yeah, one idea that sparked this is something that's not thought about is when sweeps take place, folks who are out trying to find a job or out at their job, their stuff just gets taken. And so they come back to nothing when they're trying to claw themselves out of these perilous circumstances that they find themselves. So with this pilot program, it gives them a chance to try to really take ownership and contribute to the overall cleanliness of their surroundings and hope that, hey, maybe perhaps sweeps aren't necessary. They're not required as frequently to ultimately support these folks' efforts to end their homelessness. And the dollar amount is modest at $2 per bag. And that was intentionally designed so that we're not handing out wads of cash on the streets and putting people in dangerous circumstances with the amount of money that they're carrying around. So again, this is a brand new pilot program. Undoubtedly, there will be issues that pop up that we didn't think about, but by and large, we're enthused that after only 3 days, it's over 2.5 tons of trash and picked up by folks who are suffering of those circumstances.
It does. It seems like you guys really did think this out very well. As you said, it is a pilot program. How long will you do this to kind of test out the kinks and see how the impact is in the long run?
We'll do it for 4 months, twice a week. You can see the flyer on the screen there, which communicates the program. And I should also say this idea was born in part by somebody who's living on the streets. And the volunteer that designed this was talking to him and others and said, what can we do to help? And they said, we need a place to throw our trash away. We're trying to claw ourselves out of these circumstances, but we need a place to put our trash. And he talked to a few others, and this idea then came to fruition. So again, we're pleased with it. It's brand new. And by the way, the flyer that you just saw on the screen was actually created by the Lucky Ducklings, which is a group of high school youth committed to advancing our mission and playing a constructive role. So this program already has got some pretty neat synergies.
Oh, I love that. Before we wrap, Drew, can you tell us a little bit about the Lucky Duck Foundation for people who aren't aware?
Yeah, we raise money to fund, activate, and lead high-impact programs that address homelessness throughout San Diego County. Our co-founders match all donations up to $1.5 million per year, and we're governed by a group of really committed, dedicated business people that try to apply sound business principles to addressing homelessness and doing everything in our power to alleviate the suffering of homelessness.
Drew Moser, Lucky Duck Foundation, I wish you the best with this pilot program. I'm sure we'll check back in with you as you guys continue to do this and see positive, hopefully, results and work out any kinks.
Absolutely. Thanks again, Jenny.
Yep. Thanks, Drew.